It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Reports podcast.
This week there was positively brilliant, but at the same time, what a fucking idiot. Was this a DNC? Did you watch any of the Democratic National Convention?
I watched the first night. Had to turn it off last night because it was just too fucking boring.
It's so boring, bro. It's unbelievably boring.
It's old. You know why? Because it's old and white. And that's not what the Democrats should be at this point.
I don't know if that's why it's boring. I just think
that's exactly why it's boring. Don't you stand up for your team. And I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about whiteness.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's old and white.
Listen, you know how much black people love old white shit?
We don't.
Oh yeah, y'all don't fuck with The Godfather? Yeah, probably not.
Nope.
Yeah, y'all probably don't fuck with The Godfather, huh? Y'all don't fuck with that. Them old white people are boring, huh? Them old white people are whack and boring, huh? Okay. Let's look at them rap album covers before we decide who don't fuck with The Godfather.
That's Scarface. Scarface was the hip hop shit.
You saying that The Godfather did not influence albums?
Not like Scarface.
Come on, not like Scarface. Come on, Shaw, you crazy
Scarface.
right now. Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album. He's on the fronting like he's Italian.
Yeah, but I think that was because that was
Scarface is Cuban, bro.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The mafia definitely influenced hip hop.
That's old white people.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's old white people.
Scarface, the movie was so influential in hip hop.
That's an old white person too. Al Pacino, old white. Yo, old white people, bro. Aspen influences hip hop, dog. Real talk. That's where the culture gets its influences from.
But nobody likes old white politicians. But tell me why
nobody
you
likes
thought the
any
DNC
politicians. I mean, Michelle Obama spoke, right? Everybody's talking about that. She's not old and white.
She's the best.
That's what I mean, though. That's a perfect example, right? You got a headliner, right? Let's look at it like a comedy show.
Oh, I know what the fucking idiot was. Sorry, I know what the fucking idiot was. But
what?
It was Beto O'Rourke said that Donald Trump is the most racist president in history. There are presidents that have owned people. Yeah. Literally owned human beings.
Well, Joe Biden said that a couple weeks ago. That's why I gave him Donkey of the Day for the exact same reason. I didn't even hear Beto O'Rourke say that. But Michelle is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. If you got Michelle Obama headlining, Michelle Obama represents pretty much the newness of the Democratic Party. Like the last time the Democratic Party was really cool and people really fucked with it was when the Obamas were in the White House, right? So you got Michelle Obama headlining. So why not have Keisha Lance Bottoms speaking and Stacey Abrams and AOC, like your young
AOC
stars?
Spoke yesterday.
Yeah, for 60 seconds on a night that Jill Biden headlined. That's literally like that's like going to a comedy show where Dave Chappelle or somebody edgy is the headliner. But you got I don't fucking know. Who's somebody clean cut in the beginning?
Jim Gaffigan.
Jim's clean?
Oh, yeah. Crystal.
Oh, I didn't know that. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it should have been somebody that reflects the headliner is what I'm saying.
Yo, so I really wonder what year minorities are going to start to learn that the Democratic Party, not certain politicians within it, but the Democratic Party, the system that is the Democratic Party, doesn't give a fuck about them. I understand AOC cares. I understand Keisha Lance Bottom cares. I understand Stacey Abrams cares. But the people who pull the strings in that party are not putting them in the powerful positions. AOC's earning hers. You get, regardless if you like her or not, but regardless of her pocket, she is earning her spotlight. And I got to give it up to her for that.
You know why? Because AOC knows how to.
She knows the game, bro.
She knows how to play politics, but then she also knows how to stay in good with her base. That's why, even though it was procedure yesterday to do what she did, she stood on the fact, I endorse Bernie Sanders as president. But I'm going to vote for Joe, and I'm going to campaign for Joe. But I'm endorsing Bernie Sanders as president. That goes so far with her base, even though that's part of the procedure of the whole DNC convention anyway.
Yeah.
But it still keeps her in good favor and makes her look like a leader for the future. But by the way, that is the Democrats' leaders of the future. Like, those aren't the people who got next.
We'll see.
Those are the people who got now.
We'll see.
I think so.
I think the party line is going to do what the party does, and as long as the party has power and they're in control, they're going to keep on uplifting those figures within the party that do exactly what they're told, and that's why they don't fuck with Bernie, because he don't do what he's told, and they won't fuck with AOC because she doesn't do what she's told, and they will keep supporting the people that do what they're told, like Kamala does what she's told.
It's kind of hard to say Bernie doesn't do what he's told.
Well, he kind of does. He's a little soft.
He definitely does.
Yeah, he
it's very
tucked
hard
his
to
tail.
Because they haven't made enough concessions to Bernie. They're not leaning into progressive leftist views.
Yeah,
you
no,
know what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
Bernie's soft.
And I'm sure he's been promised a place in the administration.
I don't know if they'll give him a place, but maybe they will. Maybe you're right. You're right about Bernie. Bernie likes to front like he's a rebel, but he doesn't want to tussle when it gets down to it. He's not willing to be in the trenches.
Exactly. And they got him leading task force. And it's not like he has radicals like Senator Nina Turner on his task force. And Senator Nina Turner was somebody that's rode with him during both of his presidential cycles. So I can't, and she's not on the task force because they told him, we don't want Nina on the task force because Nina said some wild shit about Joe. Well, not some wild shit, but wrote an op-ed about Joe, telling the truth about Joe back in January. So I can't sit here and say he doesn't do what he's told. Right. All politicians fall in line. They all toe the party line at some point.
Yeah, or the line of their supporters.
Or the line of their supporters.
Or you redefine the line. I think that's what we're hoping that new politicians
I haven't seen one do it yet.
I mean, I think Trump definitely did it for Republicans. Like, he flipped that whole shit.
His line is like this.
A little squiggly.
Like, you can't, a little?
Yeah.
Like, you can't even follow his line.
Yeah.
Do you want that line?
Yeah, exactly. No, you don't want that line, but he did redefine it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. He redefined Republican thinking. So, to me, that gives...
And not in a good way, though.
Regardless of whether it's a good way or bad way, right? It might not be the way...
That matters.
Well, to me, it's not... It matters, of course, on our everyday life. What I'm saying in terms of politics, when I see that, I go, oh, shit, that means a new type of Democrat can come in and redefine what Democrats are. Like, that means where I'm going is, oh shit, it's possible to come from outside the political system and then redefine the system you're in. And I guess I'm hoping that a new Democrat can do that in the same way, or a new centrist, ideally, can do that in a way. Someone who could really kind of bring both sides back to the middle a little bit because they went too far right and too far left.
I think when it's all said and done, Donald Trump gets thrown all the way under the bus.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
by those same Republicans who seem to be falling in line now. Because at the end of the day, none of them are going to sacrifice the party for one individual. And, John Kasich said some ill shit on CNN the other night. And that was actually one of the most profound things I've ever heard a politician say. John Kasich said, what did he say? I'm not mad. He said, the party is my vehicle, but it's not my master.
Right.
And I think that makes a lot of sense. Like, the party can be your vehicle, but don't let it be your master. Like, if you have been a politician and you've been a Republican or a Democrat, and that's the vehicle you've used to navigate your way through your career and where you are now, fine. Even if it shaped your values, fine. Just don't let it be your master. And because when you see something that's wrong, and that vehicle is being driven by somebody that's taking you in the wrong direction, somebody got to be smart enough to step outside of the car and say, whoa, wait a minute.
Right.
What are we doing?
Right.
And
that makes sense.
That's why John Kasich spoke at the goddamn DNC and not the RNC.
Right.